everyone, and welcome to this tutorial. My name is Dui Freelance Marketer, and in today's video I'm going to show how to create a free website for a trainer using OLITT Website Builder. As we all know, we use OLITT Website Builder because they offer free SSL, free web hosting, and free DNS management. As you can see, I've logged into my account, and the template I'm going to use today is called OLITT Gym. Let's visit the template and see how it looks like before we edit it. This is how the template looks like. As you can scroll down, it's a one-page template. It's simple, and I'll show you how to add videos, of course how to add your social links, and how to make sure that the about services and testimonials, when your users click on the site, it will direct them to the section which they want to view. So let's go back to our editor. So first, we'll start off by this bit. This is Energy Gym, and the logo is that. So in this case, I'm not going to change, but I'm sure when you create your own site, you might change to your desired logo and everything. And also, if you'd like to change the background color, you just click on that, and you come to, of course you'll come to this, you click on it, and you can either, let me close that, so you can come to general. As you can see, it's static relative. You come to decorations, and the background color, for this case, you can change it to whichever color you prefer. So that's how you change the background color of any selected section. So for this case, I'm not going to change anything above. So we'll come to this information right here. So we'll say something like get healthy, and the name of our service is Energy Gym, and I'll give it a small description like we offer training services, something small and short. For your case, I'm pretty sure you'll come up with something enticing and much better than what I have. So as you can see here, we have a button. It's called get a quote. So in this case, let me refresh this page. At the moment, this button is redirecting them to, when your users click on get a quote, it redirects them to contact us, this part here. So in order to change a link to redirect your users to another section of your site, we'll click on that button and then come to settings. As you can see, the link given is contact with a hash at the front. When we scroll down and go to this bit and check on the settings, sorry, let me check that. Yeah, and check on the settings, you can see the ID given is contact. So in case you want your users to in case you are the navigation and you want your users to, if they're clicking on about, it takes them to about. If it's services, it takes them to services, testimonials. If that's what you want, that's basically how you edit on your editor. So if it's for about, we'll click on about. So of course, as you can see, the link is hash about. If we come to this section for about, we'll select the whole section, and the ID given is about. If it has not been given an ID, you give it an ID. You can even still change it to the ID you prefer. So for services, as you can see, they have, for this section is for testimonials, there, testimonials. Yeah, so that's basically it. So let me delete this search bit because we're not using it. So once we're that's basically what I wanted to say. Once we're done with that, we come to the about section. Just going to give it a short description, and we'll call it Energy Gym is all about getting fit and being comfortable with who we are. Of course, for your site, you'll give it a more detailed description, something that defines, something that makes your service stands out, makes it to be unique, and why your users should be encouraged to affiliate and to collaborate with you. So here it's your services. Of course, for my sake, I'm not going to change anything because these are the services I choose to go with at this point. But for you, sorry about that. But for you, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to add your own services. You'll change that. You can change the image. You can change the name. So we can go next. Of course, also for the why choosers, let me write something small and fast. Quality, plan. Of course, this is hygiene. Oops, sorry. That I wrote hygiene. Just say clean, clean, and unique. So this is the testimonials bit. This is where you can add what your customers are saying about your service. And finally here, as we said, energy, let me change that back. Energy is quality, something small. So of course also for these links, we'll make sure that the link we give them will redirect your users to the home section. Same for about. Let me check something. Same for about. Also services and contact us. Contact us is down here. So let me show you how to add a video to your OLITT website. So of course you'll click on the video, then you'll come to settings. So as you can see, the provider, we're going to choose YouTube, and for YouTube they don't require you to check the whole bit, so we will copy the video URL and come back to our editor and paste it, but we're going to delete that. So that is the only thing that's going to be there. So as you can see, there is the video. So you can either choose it to autoplay, where as you can see, it'll autoplay when users click on your site, the video will autoplay, and you can even click on loop or all that. So but I want my video to not loop, so that's basically how you do it. Of course, we can remove this link, and here we can say designed by OLITT Gym, and this is 2021. So if we refresh this site, as you can see, this is how our site looks like. basically all the changes I had made are here. I never changed. Okay, basically all the changes I made are here. Let me save that. Yes, so here are all the changes. As you can see, add editing our website on OLITT is very simple. So I think we all remember how to add certain elements. Of course, for Facebook, if you want to add that, I mean not Facebook, our social media, you'll click on the link, and here you will add the link to your social media account. If you wanted to target your website, you can choose that. If you want to target a new window, you can change that as well. But basically that's how you change that's how you add social media accounts to your websites. So we can choose one. We can go with Instagram. Where is my Instagram? And to be the freelance marketer. Yes, here's my Instagram. So I can just copy my link and come here. So I'll put the link there, and of course I'll target a new window, so I can just use the same link for everything. Link, settings, new window, link, settings. You paste your social media link on that. Settings, and that as well, and new window. So if I refresh, okay, let me make sure it's saved so I can do that, and then I refresh my account. Yes, so when users click on my site, they'll be able to be redirected to my social media accounts. So this is basically it. So that is how you create a simple website for for your training services or other coaching services. So for the next part of the video, we're going to look at the online editor. I believe there's some elements which people are still not, they really don't know how to use. So if you come to OLITT and you click on the blocks, first we have the columns. We have 2 columns, 3 columns. So in case you feel like you want to add another column to your site, it's just a matter of drag, and as you can see, it's going to show you where to place it. So when you see this, the green line is where you'll drop the column, and yes, you can add in images or whichever functionalities you feel like adding. So I'll cancel that for now. Also, if you want to add an image, or let's say a text, let's start with the text. You just add that there and you insert your text there. So we can say something like this. Oops, sorry. This is a test, and that's it. So if you want to edit the text, you see, as you can see, font size is medium, so we can align the text as that, middle or standard. So as simple as that. So you can choose even the colors, whichever you prefer, font size, letter spacing, and the font family from the ones that they offer. So that's basically how you add new text to your website. Also, if you want to add an image, it's a matter of just drag and drop, and there it is. and there's my image. I feel like making dreams come true. So as you can see, that is a pretty big image. That's it. If you want to add maps, you can do that. If you want to add your Twitch channel, you just drag this and place it there, and of course you'll click on the tweet section there. So ID, you'll add your channel here. You just give it an ID and a title, then you choose the width. Then you can say, you can choose to either allow full screen or not. Yeah, that's how it's going to look like. Yeah, and the theme also, let's change it to dark. And that's basically how you add your Twitch to your website, your Twitch channel. So text section, you can also decide to use this. Have I placed it? Oops, sorry. So for the text, it is if you have a bit more. Yeah, so you can insert your title there, then you add more. It's basically like this one, and then of course you'll come to the typography and just change the settings, change the alignment and all that. So for the next thing, navigation is let's see, it's the new, in case you have you don't want to use the given navigation, you can choose something else. Although there are a number of navigations we can use out there. So this is the navigation. It's a simple navigation bar, you can choose it. And also, if you want a countdown for your website, yeah, it is. So it's just a matter of you changing the hours, the minutes and all that. So let me delete that also. So the next thing we're going to look at is if these are forms. I think these are pretty simple. You can just use search, telephone number. If it's on form, select, login. For now we're going to look into login, because I've not created such a site, preferably an e-commerce site, so we'll skip on this for today. Articles, if you have an article. Image, for image box, let's add it there. No, this is not the one. Okay, I won't, may cancel that. I think I'll look into that in the next video. But things like music, spinner, testimonials, a divider. If you want the divider, it's some, as you can see, this is the divider. It just divides two sections. A spinner, it's pretty, it's it just spins. Testimonials, it's of course like this one that we've shown there. So as you can see here, Ben, Clark, Emily. So these are some testimonials you can add to your website. And yes, and talk about what your clients have said. Also, of course, these are codes, bold text, card group. Okay, let's look at the first card group. So here it is. In case you wanted to add something like, you can even say something like services or latest topics, we can decide to use this card group. Let me delete so that I can show you the other card group we can use. If I cancel that, the next card group that can be used is yeah, card with navigation. Let's place that there. Yeah, this is how it is. If you want them to be clicking on the first item and the second, like more of a, like a navigation tab, you can also decide to use that. You can close that as well. And the last card is also card with overlay. That is how it looks like. So since we are not using it, we can close it. So this is Pagination. Let me refresh my page. I think I should close that. Let me delete that bit because we're not using it. Which card did I put here? Delete that. This is a card image, which, yes. So the next thing, or if you have certain brands that you work with, you can just add them there. And here you'll just add images. If it's a Nike logo, Amazon logo, something as simple as that. So the next thing we're going to use is the pagination. So with this, let's place it there and see. Yes, so let's say you have things like services you're offering and you've placed in a lot of pages. We can also add that. Something as simple as that. Let me delete this. And that too. I can delete this divider as well. That's enough. So finally, it also comes to things like footer. So in case you don't want to use the footer provided, you can also drag the footers to your website, whichever you prefer. The same goes for the heading. You can either use the heading and also the navigation, whichever you prefer. For in case you want to add more media, like a gallery, we can decide to add a gallery to our website that we've created. We can use a lightbox gallery, so we can place this here. So we'll just add the pictures on this and show our users the types of services, the amount of fun we have at our company or our gym. Features is more of if you have something like if you're selling a product, or if you're selling something like if it's a software. So in case you have that, you can decide to add the features column. As you can see, this is how it looks like. Something as simple, and of course you can change the colors, you can change the outlook, whichever you prefer. And also, and finally, we have things like team. So in case you have team members, you can decide to add. So these will be your team members. So you just edit and you say we have Felicia Adams and all that. So whichever you prefer, whichever works for you. And finally, after team, yes, team. These are things like tab navigation. These are simple things. Header, of course, Google Analytics. If you have your analytics ID, your tracking ID, you can drag your Google Analytics to your site and add the tracking ID. So it's just a matter of taking this, you place it anywhere. So with this, you click on the column, and then you'll place your tracking ID there. and that's how it works. And of course, finally, things like your social or Google Translate, and finally your social link. So let's say they've added some they've provided this for icons, and you want to maybe choose other sorts of you want to add other social media platforms. You can check this social link and drag it here, so you'll place it there like that. So as you can see, this is a bit different. So for now, what you can do, you just click on, let me add that there, let me delete it. So you just click on that, the link, then you come to settings, and you'll add your social media platform there. So in case you want it to change it to, let's say, Twitter or even Spotify, you'll just come to you click on the social link, drop it there, click on it again, and then instead of FF-Facebook, you'll cancel that plus and write FA-Spotify and close. So as you can see, it has changed. So it's just that simple. So it's a matter of just dragging the social link to your site and changing to whichever you prefer. So we can do something else like which other sites can we use? You said FA dash, let's say interest, and enter, and there it is. So can drag that there, although mine is a bit far. So something as simple as that, so that you can have all your sites placed there. So the next, or rather the last thing we can look at, of course, it's Google. So in case you want new users to be able to subscribe to your newsletter, you can use the Google pop-up. So if you drag this and place it there, I just want to show you how to add the link. You will click on, let me align it like that, then log into your MailChimp account. You go to audience and of course sign up forms, and then you'll come to subscriber pop-up. You'll click on select. So this, you can decide to edit this. So once you edit to the subscribe to our newsletter, you'll click on connect site, and you'll type in the URL you're provided. So once you type in the URL and accept the additional terms, there's a code you'll be given, which you'll just copy and come and paste it on the settings of this. So you'll paste the code. So for now, I don't have any site we can use, but I'm pretty sure this is something that everybody has understood because it's quite simple and quite straightforward. So yes, and of course PayPal, Stripe, and Flutterwave, and the slider. So these are pretty simple things that we can all use and we can all learn. And I do hope that everybody was able to understand and know that this creating a website is something that's simple and anyone can do. Yes, well, as you can see, this is the site. This is how it's going to look like. And also this is the tablet view. This is how the site will look like for the tablet view. And for the phone, which is a bit smaller, this is how it looks like. So I think for now it's not as clear as it should be, because I've used the site and I've messed up certain things. But if you stick to if you create a legitimate and genuine site, a lot of things are going to be okay and unique and professional. So I do hope that most people have understood the basics of the online editor of OLITT's online editor. As you can see, it's quite simple to use, and anybody can use it. Anybody can create a site, and you can create your online presence. So I do hope that in case of anything, in case of any difficulties, in case you feel I've left out certain important aspects, you can always message me. You can reach out to me via social media, or even comment on the video and subscribe and reshare. And also, OLITS, they do offer a 24/7 live chat support and email support. So in case you feel like this is something that you still need more assistance, you can reach out to them. And always remember that their services are quite free, and the product is in its beta stage. So as you can it's in beta, so as you can see, there's certain things that they are still perfecting, but this is a good way to grow your audience. You can always join the affiliate program. It's a simple program. You just click copy and you can share it to your peoples. And of course, if you want to buy a domain, as you can see, this is a very simple a very not simple a very simple platform. So let's say I'm looking for a domain like .com. Anyway, as it loads, yeah, as you can see, this is a domain a .com. As you can see, their price is at 39 for registration. Their renewal price is still at 39. Transfer is at 39. If it's a dot top, it's 99 cents. Of course, this is in dollars. Renewal for 29, transfer for 29. So as you can see, they have very fair prices. So they offer free SSL, free web hosting, and their renewal prices for domains are quite cheap. I think that is something that we can all work with, and we can all make sure we grow and get the best out of this product. So thanks for watching, and make sure to be safe, and see you next time. And if you have any new suggestion for new video tutorials, always reach out. Bye.